I did work on the GTO. I just got to put the power steering pump back on tomorrow, or the belt, and then hook up the battery. Make sure nothing catches on fire. I've got to get this thing fired up because it is blocking. The doors are too wide, so I need to get it back on the ground. Fire it up. I need to make sure she can roll forward so I can get the doors open and finish the interior and knock this one out. Now, I did order other parts for this thing, but I don't want this thing sitting in the shop anymore. I want him to enjoy it. The sun's out. Everything's great. So I'm going to get everything done for him, get it buttoned up, let him take it, and wait till those parts come in. And then once he's done dealing with it or whatever he's wanting to do, I'll slap that new rear suspension on there for him and headlights and a few other things, but I don't remember what they were. But anyways, we are out of here. Take it easy. Yeah, I was just sitting out here, finished up the last job, talking to the building manager, just having a little talk with him and good old BSing around. And I decided, oh, let's get this truck going. I'll show you. That one, I still got to work on that one. And, we get done with our conversation. Mind you, he told me the interstate guy came by. Big news on that one. I'll explain that one later. But anyways, I look around and I noticed the lights weren't working. Check it out. All those lights. Come back into the shop. Computer's not on anymore. Printer's not on. Printer's not on. Hello? Lights are not on. I come into the shop. Where's my lights? I got no lights. Son of a biscuits. Damn. Alright. I guess we're going to... Damn. We're going to be working with candlelight. Guess what we have? Lights. Ha! And it's 640. Shoot! Welcome back. We're going to be working on the 67 here in a second. I'm going to be throwing that power steering pump back on, or power steering pump belt back on it. Get it cinched up. Get it, the battery's all nice and fully charged. We're going to get it plugged in, get it going, and fire this thing up. I got to move it forward. She can't be sitting here no more. We got to get her moving. I got to check for power steering fluid leaking. But when, the last time I was here, we made that that space. Got rid of them washers. See it right there. Whole new, that piece there. Should have did the rest of them, but I don't got time. I want him driving his car and having some fun before the winter sets back in again. So I'm going to hurry up and button up some of this. Not all the wiring. I'm going to put the wiring in, but it's not connected. Everything's getting connected as soon as I get it all wired in. But it's there. Just don't mess with it. But everything else is looking good. Everything is ready to rock and roll. So let's get that going. that's not good. Damn, something wrong. Alright, got everything put back together, wires and whatnot up on the front. Let's see if she starts. Damn. Got to put the battery back on. Got to figure out something to do with that alternator belt because it's just too loose. But she's good. She starts. That's a plus. Good morning. We are back. I got the battery hooked up. Left it hooked up all night. Last night when I hooked it up, we had 12.32 volts, which is good after it sat. And that was at like 9:13 at night, and that had about 1.7 milliamps of draw. So I'm gonna double check these numbers and see how bad they have changed. .49. That's promising. Let me write that down so I don't forget. 1.5 or 1.4 milliamps. That's still good. Alright, so all the wiring that we did is good. Mind you, this thing, anytime it sat for too long, it would always be a dead battery, and that was one of the concerns that he was facing. So right now, with all the wiring that we did, everything is good so far. So let's dig into that one a little bit more further and finish this up, because I gotta get it forward so I can finish the underneath of it. Alright, so I did a little bit more wiring. There's one wire that was sitting right here. I'll show you. Was bolted here. They had a threaded insert there. I didn't like it. And it was all drooped down right through here and everything. I didn't like it. So I took everything apart and put that through the fender as well. That worked out just fine. And however, during my search for everything, you know, putting wires where they needed to go, I located a set of wires that were never hooked up at all. So I don't know how I overlooked it, but check this out. This wire here, it's never been hooked up. Never been hooked up. So, yeah, I want to see if I can. We're probably going to work on that when I get the car back. It's probably going to be a whole lot of digging into that. I'm better off just waiting, because if he wasn't using it then, he's not going to use it now until I get it back. So now I'm going to put this thing back down on all fours. I'm going to fire it up, move it forward. The only issue I have right now is this alternator fan blade is hitting it. It just chewed the crap out of it already. So I have got to figure out something to help hold that sucker up, other than replacing this radiator. So I'm going to be working on coming up with something today to get rid of that guy. She does run, so now I need to get that part fixed, because I don't know about you guys, but this stuff here isn't cheap. And I already put a hole in it when I had it running. So now I got to figure something else out so it can stop tearing that up. But I'm going to go to lunch, and then we'll be back. I think that's going to end it for today. At least it runs now. And now I can move it to the front of the shop. I can open the doors and finish the rest. That's a plus. Sweet. Until next time. Oh. What the hell? I'm wearing mascara now. Or mascara eyeshadow. Whatever. Anyways, till the next time.